What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to review the new Aridus record, Serpent. We are out here in the Mojave Desert, and Aridus is a Santa Fe solo black metal project, sort of thematically dealing with the American Southwest. So I figured this would be an appropriate place to review this record. As I mentioned, this is a solo project. The man behind it, Galen Bowduin, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, but he is a touring member of Wolves on the Throne Room, so he's no stranger to nature-themed black metal. But he's undertaken the seemingly difficult task of making the desert black metal. I don't think it's as strange as it sounds on face value. People don't usually associate the desert with black metal, but I think it makes sense. It's, inhospitable. It's, to paraphrase Edward Abbey, it's non-instrumental. It's indifferent to human life. It just is. And I think there's some truth to that, and there's a sort of, I don't know, it fits the romantic nature of black metal, I think. So Serpent Moon is a 6-track, roughly 40-minute, just sort of excursion out into the desert. It's really very varied record, which is something I appreciate a lot. I think it's interesting that extreme metal has started to blur the lines between genres so much that I don't even really think twice about hearing like a doom metal song on a black metal record. So when a slower track like Bearer of Silence from this record comes on, it doesn't even really register to me that like this is drastically different than the rest of the stuff I've been listening to. I'm not sure if that really makes sense to anyone else, but it just seems to me that more and more hearing death metal influence, doom metal influence on a black metal record is less and less strange and less of a merging of genres and more just this sort of, I don't know, this melting pot of genres that has just become sort of very normal. So, I mean, this record is sort of just cold like a desert night. It's frigid, it's sort of lifeless, but not in a pejorative sense. It's just got this inhospitability to it that, I think really fits black metal. The vocals are pretty traditional, just high-pitched and reverby, but they work to great effect. They're pretty low in the mix. It's sort of the sweet spot for me. I like when vocals sort of recede back into the mix. Guitar-wise, overall, pretty melodic record, but you've got these sort of very dissonant arpeggios sort of punctuating moments on the record. The drumming is very impressive. I believe they're programmed. I'm not sure if he plays the drums themselves, but it's pretty cool that we're at a point with production where programmed drums just sound this real that you're never really sure unless you've just got a very refined ear for this sort of thing. The closing track on this record, The Infinite Corridor, is just a really great sort of summary of what this record is all about. It's not really a metal track. It's just got this sort of Middle Eastern vibe. It's very reminiscent of the desert. It's got these, sitar-esque guitar tones and ritualistic drums, and just overall really kind of sets, I guess after the fact, it kind of sets the tone or summarizes what the record is all about. I'm a huge fan of this, and I think it was a really cool and sort of impressive undertaking to deal with this subject matter, just the dry, hot desert, and try to make that thematically black metal. I think he definitely pulled it off. I love this record. It's a lot of fun to listen to. Give this one a listen if you haven't heard it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.